livestock math is very real because they just add up very quickly. You get 1, you get 2, you get 3. Say hi, Jelly Bean. Here's our stud. Nova, how did you get that dish to yourself? We currently have, goodness, I don't know, 100 animals-ish. And I don't think I've showed them off in a while because we keep getting more and more. And so I want to show off some of the animals that we have, including these ladies and gentlemen, I guess. We've got way too many roosters right now. There's a fella, look at him. Oh. Our bird rock. We're trying to get into bird rocks more for dual purpose. And this guy's our, where you go? Our meat guy, which we should have butchered. I should butcher, and we'll get there. Unless your laying box needs cleaned. Okay, 1 egg. They like to hide their eggs. So let's see how many eggs are hidden in here today. They're everywhere. Girls, you can't lay in your laying box. You gotta lay in with the ducks. Oh, 1 egg. 2 eggs. There we go. 2 eggs. Holy, there's a lot of them. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It may look sad to have our ducks in there, but we lost 2 of them this winter because they were free ranging down by the river, and it ended up we lost them. So I don't want that to happen again. So instead we keep all of our ducks in there, and then this summer we'll put them down in their chicken. Where's the chicken tractor? Down. Chicken tractor, right? There's a chicken tractor. So we'll put them in the chicken tractor soon. But for right now, they live in there. We feed and water them. I feel bad. They don't have a pool, but it's the best we can do. So many eggs.
Do you want to give some to your parents?
Some eggs?
Yeah.
Probably. Do you want to wash a dozen or so?
Yeah, I'll get some of the old ones and wash them.
Yeah.
Because I don't think we can get through that many eggs.
I mean, we've got, how many's here now?
Yeah, but we have a whole basket in the kitchen.
Oh, I didn't know that was full. Okay.
I'm pretty sure it is, unless we've been trying to use it.
Well, then we need to do something with all these eggs. The chickens are one of those things that, like, they're not really cute or pretty. They just kind of, oh, they're hungry. Chickens aren't like, we're tired of chickens. They're there for the eggs, and that's great. And we do a little meat, and we're probably going to do some like dual purpose with them, especially that bird rock. If we can get more bird rocks, we can use those for eggs and meat. But the goats are just cute. I don't know, maybe I just like mammals or something. I don't know, let's find out. Let's go see the goats. What? I'm coming. I'm coming, Milky. Oh, it's muddy. Springtime is always so nasty. Hi, guys. It's Brownie. Milky. Oh, it's gross. You guys are gonna need some straw in there, aren't you? Yucky. We get feed from the grocery store. They throw away food, or they don't throw away food anymore because we get it. So we get these big buckets here of fresh produce that we're able to feed to our animals. Feed it to the rabbits, feed it to the goats, and they're mad, so I need to get them grain ASAP. We do a scoop of grain into the bucket. This was the, yeah, it's a goat bin. Okay, do a scoop of grain into the bucket, and then we feed them the entire bucket of produce. Okay, here, let me pour this into one of your feed bins. Settle. Yeah, out, 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 out. Out, Milky. Okay. Into the feed bin. Look at all that. Celery, lettuce, and grain. One baby goat. 2 baby goats. 3, 4, 5 baby goats. Oh, it's yucky. Get your head out of there, Brownie. Get out! Out, out, out! Oh! One feed dish. The second feed dish is over here. Full of junk. Okay. Hi, guys. Look at all that baby goats. There's one. Look at them. They're so cute. Look at how cute they are. Okay, where's that bin? Look at this. you hogging the bin. Don't hog the bin. Hey, be nice. Baby goats. And then there's Nova out there just chowing down. Nova, how did you get that dish to yourself? Eating all the celery? So we currently have, how many? Goodness, I haven't even counted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5 babies, 4 mamas. Was that 9, 10 goats? We never intended to have this many goats, but it just kind of happened. Hi, what are you doing? Be nice. We have baby goats, like this guy. Hi, hi. And so we have a lot of goats now. And just livestock math is very real because they just add up very quickly. You get 1, you get 2, you get 3. What's Alice doing? She's slipping. What the heck is going on over there? She's like stretching her strongest to get everything in that bin. Alice, what are you doing? Baby goat. Baby goats. There's goats everywhere. So I don't know how many animals we have in total, probably like 100. We've got 9 goats now. We've kind of lost track of how many chickens we have because we've got some over here that like hang out around here, and then we've got a bunch in the yard, and then I think mom and dad have 5 or 6. We got way too many roosters, but these guys live over here with the goats because they were too tiny to hang out with the other ones. They were getting picked on by our other roosters, so we ended up just bringing them over here. They just kind of live over here. It's 2 roosters and what? Can I help you? It's 2 roosters and 1 hen that I don't know where she's laying eggs, so it might be somewhere around here. But we've got the goats to be able to milk because our Nigerians are good milking goats. So that'll be the plan here soon once the babies are weaned off. And then we'll have to separate the babies. I'm not sure how to do that, but I'm gonna make a pallet structure. Basically what we want to do is just have all the livestock because we love all of our animals. We want to have all the animals. We want to get pigs. We want to get a cow. We need more property desperately, but we'll get there. So for now, we just play with like baby goats and Milky. Yes, Milky. Trying to steal the camera. You trying to steal the camera, darling? Oh, baby's hungry. You hungry, little fella? Little girly? I gotta find which one's the girl or which one's the boy. I think the little boy is the one with the little tuft on his head. I think it's this one. Are you the little boy? Careful, Granny. Get out the way. Little boy? Are you a little boy? Huh? Let me see. Let me see your... Do you have testicles? What do you have? Oh, you're acting like a boy. Hey. I can't tell. Everybody's in the way. But I think that's the boy, as far as I can tell. Everybody else looks the same, except for Honey. Honey's pretty, aren't you? Hi, Honey. Hi, Honey. She's angry at me. She's napping over here on the shelf. But yeah, that's our animals. We've got quite a few animals. I'm trying to update all this stuff. And then, of course, we've also got our bunny rabbits. We've got this girly in here. Say hi. Hi, Bun Bun. That's our Bun Bun. We've got Jelly Bean right here. Say hi, Jelly Bean. And then we got Peter. Peter's our stud, aren't you, fella? He's a boy. Hi, Peter. So we've just got a lot of animals, and we love animals, so that's kind of the reason. Nicole's a former vegan, and she loves animals, and she's always dreamed of having animals like this, like having a farm, and that's kind of why we do what we do, is to be able to satiate that. It would be nice if we could make money at it. Like, we do want to sell eggs and meat and stuff, but for now, it's just kind of a hobby farm. And we don't really sell them. It's just for us to be able to raise our own meat and be able to do fun stuff that we want to do, and to love on our animals. Like Jelly Bean, because Jelly Bean's awesome. Aren't ya? Jelly Bean! Jelly Bean. Jelly Bean. And then Bun Bun's a shy one. We're expecting babies from these guys any day now? Sometime this month. Anyway, we should be having babies soon, sometime this month, because they were bred hopefully last month. I should have written that down. Regardless, they'll have babies and then we'll put them in a different cage, but this is kind of the setup we've got right now. It works. It's gathering their poo, which is going to be great for the garden. Poo, garbage hay, poo, to be able to put in the garden. And yes, I know that is all gross. We need a better barn. And actually what we need is a better setup altogether, because we need to eventually get a proper farm, proper acreage. And so we'll get there. But for now, everybody kind of lives in temporary shelters, and we're going to have to build stuff like out of pallets and things, because we want things to be... We want things just to work for us, and to be temporary, because we're not able to really... If we can't move it, then we don't want it, because when we move to a bigger property or we're able to buy more property, we want to be able to move it there, because if we're building all this infrastructure, then we want to be able to have it wherever we move to, right? So let me show you a couple of things. We'll give you the quick 2-cent tour of the springtime so you can see how much has changed from last fall or last year in general, and what our plans are moving forward for this year. And I'll show you a layout, or the layout plan for the garden. It's pretty cool. Nicole has designed it, and so we will see if we're actually able to do it, to make it work, and to make it happen. A little bit in there, a little bit of syrup in there. How much are these other buckets going? You can see the line. A little bit of syrup in there. Not much. Nothing to write home about, but it's something. It's our first year, and I'm pretty sure those are red maples, not sugar maples, so whatever. We'll do our best. I don't know how we'll boil it down, but probably got maybe a gallon right now of syrup. Or of sap. So, what's in here? Maybe 2 gallons, if I'm being generous. So this, behind me, is our garden, kind of, like back there. This is where we're going to build our greenhouse, and then that's our little farm shed that we're going to use as a temporary greenhouse. And so we get this driveway put in last year to be able to access this better, or if you want to come visit, see the farm shop, buy stuff, you can do that too. So you see the shelves in there that we're going to use to put some of our seedlings on so they can get lots of sun until the greenhouse there is built. But we've got this big garden that we didn't utilize properly last year. And here, I'll tell you why we didn't utilize it properly. So having the baby last year kind of threw a wrench into our plans for what we were going to do, because the baby was due in March, and it just kind of ruined Nicole up until then. And then she was out until basically now. Even still, she's busy. So what we're trying to do is our best that we can with the property. And last year I just kind of threw it together. I just did simple rows, which now in hindsight, I wish we had started no-till. We don't have enough compost to do no-till yet. We're getting there. We're starting a compost pile with the goat poo and the rabbit poo, so we'll get there. But the biggest thing is we want to maximize sort of our space, and we didn't do that well last year. Basically, I just made rows, planted stuff, and hoped for the best. Heck, half the garden from here to here was basically chaos planted. It was like zucchinis and pumpkins and squash, and so it wasn't really what we wanted to be growing in our entire, like, we grew a lot of that stuff and it's great, but it wasn't what we really wanted to be growing, because we want mostly vegetables that we can put away. We want to freeze broccoli and cauliflower, and I grew one. It counts. I grew one cauliflower, one broccoli. Cabbage didn't work, but we've got a lot better things. Like, we knew what happened. We know what happened, so we'll be able to do better this year, I hope. So the plan is, why don't I show you? It'll be easier if I show you. Okay, just a second. Did we draw the garden design in my book or your book?
I wish we threw it in mine, because that's all the garden.
Well, I mean, we can redraw it. I just don't know where did I put my book. What are? Yeah, they're in the shed. Okay. Want me to go get you one?
Yeah, your mother said she would.
Okay. Can you look for that book? Okay, I found it. And this was our plan last year. Oh, where are you? Right there. It wasn't great. I mean, we had a plan for like a lot of corn and our beans and peas, and it kind of worked out. Here, I'll show you an overview of kind of what we did and what we kind of planned on doing. I have a feeling that a garden this size is going to be a lot more work than we want it to be.
Our eyes are open wide, focused on the heat of the battle. We sing, we dance, we fight, and we love.
It's so strong.
The small things that we do.
Oh, here's some purple one. You can hold on to the purple ones.
Telling a story to a new friend.
You're not doing a good job. What are you doing? So that was last year, and this is this year's plan. So the plan is we're gonna have a row down the middle and then a bunch of separate little beds for everything else. So we'll see how that actually goes. We're hoping to design it this way. Hopefully it'll make sense. Hopefully it'll work and we can use like compost, and we're gonna till it this year because we don't have good compost yet. So we need to aerate that soil and make it looser for like carrots and stuff. But regardless, that is the plan. She just gave you a fresh one. Why did you poop in your fresh diaper? You waited for me to give you a fresh one before you... What do you think of the garden plan? Is it a good garden plan? What are you covered in? Toast? Crackers. You like the garden plan? Is it good? Do you approve? He approves. So yeah, that's kind of the 2-cent farm tour of what we're doing. We got big plans for big infrastructure and big projects that we want to do. But this is going to be able to keep you guys updated of what we got going on, how we're doing things. We'll do quick little vlogs like this if you like this. We'll do some cooking stuff with Nicole. We'll see what we can do, and it's going to be a good year. Whew. That rooster apparently agrees.